Hey guys, Josh Cluff with HS Precision. We're out here at the range today getting ready for hunting season. We're going to talk about some of the different rifles that we offer, but we're also talking about some of the different optics that we offer and the ballistic solution that may be best suited for your particular hunting application. We've got a couple different models out here. Our goal when we're building rifles for our customers is to build them exactly what they want. They can select model, caliber, color, barrel length, twist rate, accessories, and also optics. So from the optics standpoint, there's a lot of ballistic solutions that are available for it. We're going to start here with this first model is going to be the Swarovski DS. This is on one of our PLCs, 300 PRCs. I'm actually getting this rifle ready to go for an elk hunt coming up. So the Swarovski DS is going to work. It's got a built-in laser rangefinder. You're going to push the button. It's going to calculate your ballistic drop and put a highlighted mark along your vertical crosshairs to exactly where you need to hold. Very simple, very easy to use, very accurate solution as well. Next up, we've got an SPL, one of our lightweight hunting rifles, and this one is equipped with a Swarovski Z5 with a PBC. The PBC has 3 color-coded rings that you can set for the specific yardage. In this case, we have 3, 4, and 500 yards. So this is a good, quick, lightweight, medium range type of setup. Next one, we've got our PLR, our traditional PLR, and this one's equipped with the Nightforce NXS 5.5 to 20 and a custom burned ballistic turret. So this is designed specifically for the ammunition that we're going to be shooting with it, and then we send the turret off to get engraved, and then we mount it up directly. So basically on this gun, you range the target, you dial it to the exact yardage that's set on the turret itself. So great, really long range application. The last one, we've got a PLC and a 6.5 PRC, and this is equipped with a Kahles 3 to 18. This is a rifle I've hunted with deer and antelope for the last several years. I run the ballistic solution in a Hornady forward-off Kestrel in there. So what I'll do is I'll capture the environmentals, I'll run my Kestrel, I'll range the target, and see exactly what the drop is, and then turn my turret exactly to that dope. So we're excited to go over and show you the different combinations and hopefully give you some information that's going to be best suited for your hunting application. So the first rifle we're going to talk about is going to be our PLC. This one's actually chambered at 300 PRC, equipped with the Swarovski DS. This scope, I have absolutely fallen in love with this scope recently. It's very simple. I am not what I would consider a very technologically advanced individual. So I was a little bit cautious with this. Now that I've seen how simple and easy it is to use, I wish I would have been using one a long time ago. But this is a very simple setup. You can actually go in, the way this works is it links via Bluetooth to your phone. You hold these 2 buttons down, links to your Bluetooth. You can download the app. It's a free app. It's the DS Configurator app on your phone. Once you go into the app on the phone, you can set up all your ballistic parameters, scope height, sight height, velocities, ammunition, everything that you're going to be using, just like you would any other ballistic solution in there. You pair them, that solution is automatically incorporated into the scope. So now all you've got to do, you find your target, you hit that range finding button, it's going to give you the exact range. You can set up the configuration to whether you want it time of flight, remaining kinetic energy, but most importantly what it's going to do is it's actually going to put a little dot exactly where you need to hold. It also gives you wind corrections, so you can set your wind parameters up there where you're on a 5 and a 10, a 6 and a 12, whatever it is. So if you do have some wind, you've also got 2 different correction factors for the wind also. So we're going to start here. We've got a target out there at 500 yards. I think we'll tell you exactly what it is as soon as we rangefinder, but it's approximately 500. So we'll start there and see what happens. And it is actually 515. Okay, got that one at 515. There's another target up behind it a little bit, and we'll see how far that one is. That one is 617. What I'm doing is just hitting that laser range finding button. It's giving me the exact range, and then it's giving me the hold. Right now we've got about a 4 mile an hour wind from about 2 o'clock, I'd say, maybe 1:30. Okay, 617, no problem there. We've got another one way up to the right here. There it is. This one's quite a ways out there. And that one is at 908. At 908. So we hit all three targets, going from 517, 615, something like that, to 908, and it was as simple as just pushing the button. So you obviously want to make sure in this configuration that you've inputted the correct data inside your app. You can also go back in there and true it and then link it back to your phone. So very simple, very easy setup, and it's a super quick rangefinder. It gets on there, you push the button, and it's instantaneous. You can range, a lot of times if you're getting in a hunting situation, you've got a deer over the crest of a hill, you're out in the flat, you're not getting a good solid range with your binoculars. This is dead steady. It has such narrow profile as far as the laser itself goes. So very quick, very accurate, very easy system. Next up is going to be our SPL, and this is equipped with Swarovski Z5 3.5 to 18 with a ballistic turret. This is a great medium range setup. And when I say medium range, you're limited to one full revolution on your turret. So generally you're going to be about 500 or 600 yards. So the way I like to set these up is I have a good solid 100-yard zero. I skip the 200-yard because generally most of the time I'm not going to give air over the animal. So I can dial halfway in between, but my first green dot is going to be 300 yards. My next yellow dot is going to be 400 yards, and then my last dot is going to be 500 yards. So I'm going to have the ability to go out to 500 yards rather quickly just by referencing the color-coded dots. And that ballistic solution is obviously, you can go to the Swarovski's website. It gives you what the hole is. The great advantage of the ballistic turret as opposed to a PVC is if you switch ammo, your gun's running a little bit differently, you're getting a little bit faster velocities or slower velocities, or you have a different lot, you can physically go out and shoot these different distances that correspond to your color-coded dot and make those fine-tuned adjustments. Where if you do have a PVC, then you're going to have to get a completely new PVC to make sure things line up. So this is a very simple, easy process. We programmed it basically exactly the way it's done off of their ballistic solution on their website. So we're going to test it right now. We've got a target at 400 and a target at 500. So we'll start at 400, which is going to be my yellow dot. Okay, 400 seemed to be spot on. We're going to transition. We're going to go over to 500. That's going to be my red dot. It's as simple as a quick little turn of the turret. Dead center on the 500. So this is one of my most popular configurations. I've been hunting with the Z5 and a ballistic turret for years and years and years. I've gone past that now, looking to shoot a little bit longer ranges, maybe not from a hunting application, but shooting still a lot. But this is a great lightweight setup. The entire thing with scope and everything weighs about 8.5 pounds. Very quick, very versatile. You can always change it, but it seems to line up pretty good directly from the ballistic program on their website. So I like this. Next up, we have our PLR with the Nightforce NXS and a custom ballistic turret. So we've sent the information off to Kitten Industries. They've burned the turret. We take the existing turret on it, replace it with the customized turret. Customized turrets are very quick, very easy. and a very accurate solution as well. The negative or one drawback to ballistic turrets or personal ballistic turrets themselves is it is designed for one specific environmental conditions. Elevation, temperature, everything like that will affect the flight of the bullet. So one way around that is you can get multiple turrets burned for whatever environmental conditions you're going to hunt on. That's an option, but it can get pretty expensive. Otherwise, just go out and test it. You can look at it and see if you're running a little bit high at different environmental conditions. You can make those adjustments on the fly. If you're running a little bit high and you got a target at 920, you can dial it up to 900. So we're going to check this one on here. Our first target's 517, then we've got 615, and then 920 is actually our last target. So we're going to start here at 517. I'm just going to go right up. On the turret, we've got 500 to 525. I'm going to go one click past. That's right around 517. Now we're going to go to 620. Good at 620. And our last target out there is 920. .920 is a pig, correct?
Yep.
All right. And good at 920. Next up, we have our PLC with the Kahles 3.5 to 18. This one, standard factory turret in there. There is no set ballistics associated with this particular option, so I run it through the Hornady forward-off Kestrel. So this is a system that I've personally ran for several years, very familiar with it, very comfortable with it. It is probably the most precise system because the forward-off is capturing all of your environmental conditions, but it's also probably one of the lengthiest options to get your ballistic solution. So in a fast-paced hunting environment, it's not going to be the best suitable option. So what I do when I get to whatever area I'm hunting, I will capture the environmental conditions, and then I'll just do a dope card. I've got a little sheet that goes on. I can put it on the side of my gun, where if I need to make a quicker shot, I'm not pulling out my Kestrel, capturing the lives. But if I've got to take a longer shot, I'm going to take the time to really capture in all my environmentals, the wind direction, everything like that to make a good solid shot. So here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to run it out. We're going to start at 500. Physically take the Kestrel, move the distance till it's 500 yards. In this particular situation, 6.5 PRC, 500 yards, I have 2.3 mils. I'm going to dial it up to 2.3. I'm going to make my first shot. Alright, we're good there. We go, next one's at 620. So same deal, I'm just going to move my Kestrel up to 620. And I've got 3.1. Good at 620. And the last one is 920. So I'm going to move my distance up on the Kestrel to 920. And at 920, I'm going to need 5.8. Need a little height on my bipod for that one as well. And good at 920. So again, the Kestrel option is going to be your most accurate solution. It's not the quickest to be able to pull it out. You got a deer walking out in the field, oh, he's 537, I'm going to change that. So a predetermined dope card with the Kestrel works great. If you do have a longer shot, capture those environmentals. If you don't have time in that situation, it's probably not a shot you should be taking anyway. So as you can see, there are several different options available and optics available to get a good solid ballistic solution. Whether you're looking for something that's a medium range, a quick dial PVC, medium to long range, a customized ballistic turret, a ballistic laser rangefinder that's very simple, very quick, very easy to use, or your Kestrel, which is going to give you some of the most accurate long range solutions. Each one of these, one is not better than the other. They're different in its own entirety. So our goal is to not only get you in the correct rifle that's going to be suitable for your hunting needs and your applications, we're going to get you the correct optic as well. So our sales staff, they are hunters. They're out there using the product on a daily basis, on a regular basis, out in the field. So they're always willing to help, not only on the gun side of things, but the optic side of things as well. So hopefully today you've learned a little bit more about some of the optics that are available, the ballistic solutions are available. For any more information, give us a call, 605-341-3006. Take a look at our website, hsprecision.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram.